Hey there, this is Michael with the July 2022 reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do hope that this video finds you well and in good spirits. As you can see, I already have all of your cards on the table, and I'm going to be honest with you, Scorpio, this looks pretty great. I'm really excited to dive into this reading, but before we get too far into this video, I just want to thank all of you who have supported this channel with your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. It really is with all of your support that I can continue to put out these readings and do this incredible work, so from the bottom of my heart, seriously, thank you so much. If you're brand new to my channel, hi, my name is Michael. I use tarot and astrology and these monthly forecast videos, and if this video is helpful or you like it, definitely consider hitting subscribe as well. The YouTube gods really appreciate that. Anyways, one more thing, you can find all of my links in the description box down below if you're looking for readings or Reiki sessions, or if you have any questions, it's probably just in the description anyways. But yeah, so Scorpio, first card that we have for you is the Four of Pentacles, and we could read this in two ways. First of all, I mean, traditionally this card usually represents financial scarcity or just holding on to what it is that you've earned. Very often the Four of Pentacles is like, you know, might feel like things are really scarce, or you're just holding on to what it is that you have, but you do have an abundance, especially if you look in the background of this card. It's like you have more than what you need. You don't have to hold on to things too tightly here. But I'm more inclined to feel or read this as you holding back your emotions, holding on to something, guarding yourself, guarding your heart, having walls up. Almost using work or material things as a distraction from your emotions. And I think you have been quite successful with something with the Page of Wands. But it's almost like you're recognizing, Scorpio, that happiness doesn't come from this material thing or from success or achievement and just sticking to what you know. It's like, you know, you want to venture out into something. You need something new. You need to mix something up here and take chances and follow your passion. Maybe scrape your knees a little bit and risk getting hurt. That's what fills you up. That's what lights you up. And especially this month, I would say. There's a lot to do with opening your horizons, being in Cancer season. There's a lot about you maybe traveling or wanting to travel or learn new things, gain new perspectives about the world. And we do have some the Two of Wands here on the table as well, which could definitely speak of that. We have Mercury entering into Cancer, so this is happening on the 5th. This could really be a time where you're thinking about all of these things. We do also have Mars entering into Taurus, your opposite sign, and honestly, Mars is not super comfortable in this sign, because Taurus is very stubborn. It can be hard to get things started. And for you, this really represents relationships, that there might be some intensity or some passion coming in terms of relationships, but maybe that doesn't necessarily feel comfortable. We do actually have the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups here, very central to you this month. And so there is something with partnerships, there is something with intimacy and vulnerability. When I really look at the Two of Cups, we have kind of this lion's head above these two people. And to me, this speaks of the vulnerability that's required, or the strength that's required in order to be vulnerable, and the courage that it takes. And we are in Leo season. We do have the sun here as well. We'll get to that in a moment. But I see this Leonian energy. I see this lion's head. And there is a lot, again, I feel like there might be a lot of success that you are having in work or in your career. There could be some sort of advancement or promotion, and you might be working very closely with someone. But honestly, Scorpio, again, kind of double message. Take the messages that apply to your life and leave the rest for other people. These are general messages. They're not all going to apply to each and every one of you. But with the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands, I feel like there's almost this knight in shining armor coming into your life. There's someone really impressive. And it's almost like someone who's so exciting or so interesting that it kind of coaxes you out of this defensive position. You sort of need that a little bit. Perhaps someone from the past, that's possible with the Six of Wands, because this is the return from battle. If someone went away or traveled somewhere else, there's some travel involved in this month for you, so maybe this could be someone else who traveled away. But overall, this energy is very, very exciting, and maybe this is the return of passion in a relationship that's already been established, or deepening the connection and uncovering this new passion that you have. The interesting thing is that the challenge for you this month is this Two of Wands. And it's like, you don't know where things are going. You're trying to make a decision. There could potentially be travel delays, which is kind of interesting because we did talk a little bit about travel already. I'm wondering if there is something with like a long distance connection, or maybe distance between you and someone else. Someone could be going on a trip. It could be you or this other person. And with the full moon in Capricorn, there could be new information that's coming in around the 13th. And this could really change things. Plans might be changing. And actually with Venus entering Cancer, that's kind of funny. There really could be something long distance for you. Because Cancer rules over your 9th house, your house of travel and education and worldly things. If this isn't a long distance relationship, I wonder if this is a person maybe from a different culture or religion or background than you. But it's very, very exciting. There's a lot of wands here. There's a lot of fire. And again, Mars, your ruling planet, one of your ruling planets anyway, is in Taurus, your opposite sign, which does have the potential to bring passion and excitement or exciting new partnerships. And maybe you don't know where they're going. Maybe that's part of this Two of Wands. Maybe things feel very short-sighted. You can't see very far into the future right now. Or there is some sort of ending in sight. There's a limit, there's a time limit with the Death card. Whether this is a relationship or some sort of opportunity, something coming to an end, something that's impermanent. But the Death card is actually your card as well, Scorpio. And with it coming out with the Sun, this Leonian energy, this beautiful, beautiful energy, this new life, this creative life force, I almost see like something is changing you forever. Whether this is a person or a situation or an opportunity. And with this change, it brings so many blessings. It shines a light on so many things. You're seeing things so, so clearly. So if things feel a little foggy to you throughout this month, I think you'll have your answers very, very clearly with the Sun here. I'm thinking probably by the end of the month with the new moon in Leo on the 28th. And again, Leo representing your career, your role in the world at large. Whatever it is that's changing at the end of your life, or at the end of this month, your life will never be the same again. And it's like absolutely wonderful. It really is. It's this beautiful energy, and death and the sun, it's like life and death together here. There will be some endings, there will be some changes, there will be some major things here. And with Mars and Uranus and the North Node all coming together in the sign of Taurus at the end of this month, on the 31st, literally the last day of this month, there really could be very profound and sudden changes, maybe for you or a partner or someone you share yourself with. And if there is a new relationship and you don't know where it's going to go, or if it's even just like a temporary summer love, be open to it. Be open to it. This is the passion that you know you need. This is the excitement you know you need. You need to say yes to life. Because it's going to change you in a very profound and deep way. And maybe some of you are reaching out. Maybe some of you are coming in as the Six of Wands. We do have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here, so there is something with long-term stability. Maybe this is involving an earth sign, Cancer, or Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, especially Capricorn energy. And I think that's interesting because, again, we have a full moon in Capricorn on the 13th. And this full moon could be bringing new communication. Or starting new conversations here. What else do we have for Scorpio? What else do we have for Scorpio? Show us clearly, please. And I mean, as we're going from Cancer season into Leo season, it kind of is just like you learning what it is that you need to learn in order to fulfill your role or purpose in the world at large. Ten of Pentacles, this legacy, maybe something involving family or long-term relationships, long-term stability. There's a lot of abundance you're coming into. And this very well could be involving career. It could also just be this kind of family unit. Finding or building a family with someone. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of new energy. A lot of things are changing very quickly for you this month. There could be travel or plans to travel. Maybe there are some delays. Just keep that in mind as you're making these plans. This could be communicating with someone, especially someone from afar. There's a lot of things happening very quickly, though, and it feels very exciting. There's just this exciting new chapter for you, Scorpio, and again, your life will never be the same. And I mean that in a very positive and beautiful way. Yeah, Ten of Cups, jeez. Things could change very quickly for you and your relationships, but trust that it's always in your highest interest, at least this month, and into August as well. there's a lot of fulfillment, there's a lot of happiness on the table here for you, Scorpio, and I think you just gotta go for it with the Page of Wands kind of showing up as your advice. And so much of this year has been you learning about vulnerability and you dropping your guard, you lowering your mask so you can be seen by people. And even if a situation doesn't work out with the Death card, Scorpio, it's like there's so many new blessings and energies that come from whatever it is that ends. It's worth it. It's worth it. And maybe that's just something you need to tell yourself, even if this doesn't go the way that I want it to. What is the legacy I want to leave behind? What is the story I want to have for my life? Follow this passion, follow this excitement, follow this fiery energy. And those are all the messages I am getting for you this month, Scorpio. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this was interesting to you. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. That always helps the algorithm. And what it is that you're just kind of allowing to change. Definitely let me know if there's someone coming in here or if you're feeling this. It feels very, very beautiful. Again, all of my links are in the description box down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, Scorpio. Have a happy and blessed July.